Peace. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. For those of you who don't know, it's your boy Vic Slain Hope, and I got another video for y'all. In this video, I'm going to be discussing how most black women are sharing a man, and they know it, right? And I'm going to prove it to y'all. But before I get into the video, if you like my content, I suggest that you watch my videos, like, to the end. Like, some people get triggered along the way and they leave, but I suggest you to watch it to the end. Also, I would encourage you, if you like it, to share it and like the button, you know, so it could circulate out amongst YouTube, and, you know, other people get to see it too and benefit from it. But before I go into it, let me show y'all this video clip real quick.
I have two friends right now, and they're both in the future, and they don't know that the other girl is in the future, but I'm the middle friend, so I know. And it's so funny because they're both in Miami, both of my girlfriends, and Future will buy one of them like a Balenciaga bag, and she'll send it to me, and he'll buy the other one the same bag in a different color, and she'll send it to me, and he'll give one of them like 15,000 and be like, go shop, go, and then give the other one 15,000.
Now, this video clip, those women might not necessarily know what's really going on, right? But I'm gonna break this thing down for y'all a little deeper, right? Now, on the average, right, a lot of times we usually hear women say things like they want their man to be wanted by other women, right? Almost kind of like men, right? Men say like they want to be with attractive women, or they want a woman, you know, who other men want. But most of the times you hear women say things like this. They will say things like they want to be with somebody that they know other women want, or they want to be with a man that so-called get bad witches, right? Or bad chicks, or they got, you know, because they want to feel like they conquer something. They want to feel like they won the competition. So a lot of times women want men who a lot of women want, right? But there's a flip side of that, right? Because in most cases, a lot of these men are stepping out on those women. So, you know, the saying, be careful what you ask for. That's actually true. So those men come with a lot of things. Even like, I even heard women say things like, they don't mind getting cheated on as long as a man is taking care of his responsibilities, right? I had women tell me, well, I wouldn't say women, but I had like, oh shit, one woman in particular. She told me, as long as a guy has a big penis and he has a lot of money, she don't care if he cheat. Or like, well, when she said the money, as long as he has a lot of money and takes care of her, that she don't care if he steps out and do whatever he does. And a lot of women think like that, right? Not all, but a lot of women have this mindset like, as long as he's taking care of me, like, I don't care. So a lot of women are consciously saying, basically, they don't mind sharing the man, right, that is taking care of them or has a good sex game. So that's just one example. Now let's get into this other thing, right? 64% of black women are single mothers, right? You can look all of this shit up. You don't gotta believe me. You can do your own research. 64% of black women are single mothers. The average black woman comes with 2.5 kids. Average black woman, right? And before you go on and you try to blame the men for this, right? Because y'all love to do this. Is a report that says 54% of black men, right, are single, unmarried, and never had children. So that's about half of a population of black men, or a little, you know, a little more, right? Half. It's also another report that says about 15 to 20% of black men have multiple kids with multiple women, right? So what does that say, right? What that say is that a lot of these women, and the black women who these 64% of black women who are single mothers, are getting impregnated by 15 to 20% of black men, right? Like the Futures, like the other guy that got like 32 kids that y'all probably seen the post, right, about the black man that got 32 kids or some shit. So the point is, a lot of these women, these single mothers, are picking the same kind of guys to sleep with. They're picking the Futures. They're picking up. I wouldn't even say the Futures, because Future is an artist. He got money. You know, he has wealth, right? Lil Durk is another one. He got mad baby moms, right? But a lot of these women are not picking rich guys. They're not picking the artists. They're not picking these business tycoons, these entrepreneurs. They are picking the Pookies and the Ray Rays, who probably the only thing they can offer is good sex, right? Because women are like that, right? If you give women good D, like, yo, she'll let you drive her car. She'll let you swipe her credit cards. She'll let you stay in her crib, no pay, no rent. Yo, women, when they getting good sex, bro, they will let you do anything. This is how they work. This is how naive they are, right? The most educated group. If you're giving them good sex, they would bypass a whole bunch of stuff, right? This is how their mind works. So these chicks are sharing the same Pookies and Ray Rays, right? It's not even like they're having kids with like financially stable guys. They're having children with the lowest of the low, and then they turn around and complain, right? They turn around and play like they're a victim. They turn around and say things like, when they're in distress, and they make all of these type of excuses, right? But when you really become aware that these women are sleeping with the same men, sharing the same men, sharing baby daddies, like, again, because I got to give the benefit of the doubt. It's one thing if you don't really know, but I'm not going to sit here and say that most of these women just didn't know. I'm not going to sit here and say that. And this is why I always encourage people to get married, right? And of course, a lot of people don't want to get married. A lot of people don't want to make that big commitment. But I'm just saying, like, to me, that's the ultimate commitment. I think, like, to get married, and of course, things might not work. But I just feel like if you're giving somebody a child, you got to be mindful of this, right? You're giving a regular man a child. You're putting yourself at risk of dying while you're delivering. You're putting yourself at risk of just so many things, right? It's such a big thing to give birth, right? It's such a thing that could claim your life, the life of your child. It could have long-lasting implications on your health and on your life. And you're sitting here willing to just lay down with a Pookie and a Ray Ray, and then you want to cry and complain and want people to feel sorry for you. And that's just not how shit goes. So after looking at these stats, right, I'm just like, there's plenty of capable men out there who these women could choose from, but you know why they don't pick them? Because they say they don't have no personality. They say they don't have no swag. They say they don't. Like the other day, there was a video on the internet circulating about these women on, they was doing some live dating stuff on live, and the woman turned down a nuclear scientist or something, or a chemist or something. Why? Because she said he didn't have no personality, or he just wasn't cool enough, but this is the shit that some of these sisters say out their mouth, right? This is some of the shit that the most educated group of women or people are saying out of their mouth. They're literally passing on these 54% of black men, right, who have good jobs, or at least average jobs, or are working, are making decent money, are having a 9-to-5. They're doing all of these things, but they passing by. They passing by the nice guy because he doesn't have the personality, right? But then they turn around and blame and say that there's not enough good men. There's not enough. The dating pool has, nah, sister, it's your ideologies. And I tell this to the brothers too. Brothers be sitting here complaining about the gold diggers. They be sitting here complaining about, like, yo, damn, all these women got kids. No, bro. Even though it's high, the percentage is high. It's about 28% of black women who are not single mothers, who don't have no kids. That's a very small percentage, right? But it's still, no, it's probably a little more. It's probably about like 30, right? 28, 30. But there's still those women out there. That's my point. And you got to put yourself in the places to meet those women, right? Because you can't, I hear it from the brothers, they be saying like, oh, but bro, damn near all these women got kids. I get it, right? I get it. But there's women out there who are about our age, right? I'm in my 30s, right? I'm 30. There's women in our age bracket, and maybe a little younger than us too, right? That don't have no children. So don't sell yourself short. Don't feel like you have to do this, because you don't have to do this. Like, at the end of the day, you shouldn't put yourself in a situation just because somebody made bad decisions in their lives. I get it. Sometimes you might like somebody. Sometimes you just got to be smart. You just got to really ask yourself, if this is really what you want to do. If you really want to do that, go ahead. Also, I'm not coming at the women who are widows. If you are a widow, I definitely, what I'm saying? I get it. Things happen. Your husband passed away. I respect that a little more, than the women who are just being careless with their coochie. right? And again, if this don't apply, let it fly. There's a lot of shit that happens. There's a lot of people's circumstances who I don't know about. But if you are one of the people that I'm talking about, it's okay. We make mistakes, we move on. But you know, I'm just sharing this video for the brothers to have understanding that a lot of, and from some of the sisters that might be watching, a lot of these chicks are sharing men. You know, a lot of some of them know it. Some of them, I already told y'all some of the things that these women say. Some of them don't know. And even when they do find out, they still stay. They forgive the guys and they stay there for whatever reason, right? So let me know what your thoughts are. Like, comment, subscribe, share if you like the video, and let me know in the comment section what up. Now y'all be safe out there. Peace.